folks, just give me 1 second to get the last notifications going. I'll take it. Where is it? Ah. All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I did not expect to finish Chronicles of the Wolf so soon. So, I originally didn't plan this. So, after mulling things over, I actually thought about something that would work. In this case, since I've been doing 6 to 9 streams on Friday, I think this would be a good time to do one that could actually take that long. So, with that in mind, I decided to do an old favorite. Well, no favorite that I'd almost gotten my hands on when I was younger, but lost the chance. But I do appreciate the fact that it's on whatchamacallit's the Nintendo online service. In this case, we're going to be taking a look at a spin off of the Ghost and Goblins series. Well, actually, start back as Daughters and Nest days. Considering, well, in this case, we're not going to be worrying about Arthur. He's a no show in these. In this case, the Gargoyles Quest game started out as soon as that. Actually, I think as soon as the Game Boy, actually. And I think this could be considered the last in that series of spin off Demon's Crest. Anyway, please let me. Oh, yeah. Actually, let me change some. No, actually, I don't think I'll be able to change anything in terms of. Oh, the view. Let's see if I. Oh, display options. No. Actually, I don't think they'll let us change the view. Let's get on. Legend says the world was once divided into two different lands. One realm was ruled by humans, the other was ruled by demons. One day, 6 magical stones fell from the sky into the demon's realm. Inscribed on the stones were the crests of fire, earth, air, water, time, and heaven. Soon the demons began to fight over these magical crests, and the realm erupted into civil war. Finally, the Red Demon defeated all the others and collected 5 crests. satisfied with the crests of fire, earth, air, water, and time. The red demon challenged the demon dragon with a final crest, the Crest of Heaven. After a long and desperate battle, the red demon slayed the dragon and gained the final crest. But the price of victory was high. The red demon was critically wounded. I have defeated the red demon. I shall reign supreme. With the power of the crests, both the demon world and the human worlds are mine. Alright, let me check and see if anything is adjusted. Okay, jump, attack, special, magic, start. It's been a while since I streamed with the setup, so if anyone feels the audio needs adjusting, be it the game or my microphone, please let me know in the chat. Now that being said, I'm probably going to stream until 9 o'clock. I don't know if I'll be able to finish everything within 3 hours. I honestly don't. But we'll see what we can do. Well? Oh dear. It's big. Run. Things are looking. We've been here for a little while. Don't know what happened with whoever it was that attacked us from the back, but if that was the same dragon that the red demon fought before, oh, by the way, this guy's name is Firebrand, as more commonly known, and he is of the Red Armor clan. If I'm not mistaken, the Red Armors are considered something of a class of nobility in the demon realm, but that's a bit of a kettle of fish right now. Anyway, since we got rid of that dragon, let's get going. What? dread, even if you're a dead one. But you can't aim upwards. Look at how pathetic you become. You stuck your head in there for nothing. Look at this. I could bonk him on the nose if I wanted to. Guys in the army destroyers. This actually brings to mind an interesting story in the past. Back in the days of the Capcom Unity, I do remember them having a contest over nostalgia during the 16-bit era. On a whim, I decided to give it a shot. Now, at the time, there were quite a few entries that were usually revolved around Street Fighter and such, but I decided to make my entry based on Demon's Crest. I remember describing it as basically a world of misery and wonders. It is a very unusual story right here, considering we have... Well, actually, I don't remember too much of it, but I do remember it was a very unusual story about revenge, power, its implications, and a very unusual juxtaposition that we'll see later on. But if I remember it, I actually won that contest, and as my prize, I had 2,500 points that went into the Wii's eShop. That wouldn't be the only contest I'd win, but that's a tale for another time. Oh, you're a big guy, aren't you? Wait a minute, there's skeletons here. There were humans in the Demon Realm? Oh dear, I don't think they were treated nicely. Alright, let's see what we can do about you, boys. Come on. You can't hit me all the way up there. Come on, wake up. We're off to a good start. Oh yes, there's a little bit more lore around this. Now, normally when you're dealing with a demon realm, usually you would see something around the Ghost and Goblin stories. Usually, it's around the point where the realm is led by someone who wants to expand the borders and try and conquer the human realm. This is a game where there's no such case in that. You don't have to deal with the likes of Astaroth or anyone who came after him. In this case, this was pretty much like the Demon Realm pretty much minding its own business until the concept of absolute power was introduced by the means of these crests. Usually, if there was a lord, they were usually in charge of small villages and kingdoms. And like I said, usually they would mind their own business. If there was any real authority in the Demon Realm, it would be with the High King Darkholm. That being said, I don't know if there is a Darkholm in the time frame of this particular story. Look at this weird vegetation. Firebrand has limited obstacle. I mean, he can fly somewhat. Unfortunately, he can't fly very high. But then again, I mean, considering he just had a life or death struggle with the demon dragon Somulo, and then got backstabbed by whoever was that attacked him. But then again, that says something about the fact that he's still alive. But there's one thing left for it. Trying to find this creep and get some payback. Clean the walls. I've watched your progress, and I'm glad that I shall be the one to put an end to your petty crusade. I believe you have heard of me. I am Arma. I will be your executioner. You're welcome to try, pal. You have to try to outsmart enemies. Because, as you can see, some things can really hurt, but you just really started out, so we have very little options to work with. Come on. Trying to do an execution, you're not doing a very good job of it. You do seem to possess the strength people have been talking about. I look forward to our next encounter. Oh, running away, huh? Oh, what's this? You have found the Crest of Earth. With it, you can morph into ground gargoyle and gain great speed and the strength to break stone statues. We put the Colosseum behind us for now. Oh, this is another thing I do. Like, I love this right here. Around the entire overworld if you want to. Might get into this town though. What's this? It's a house? Oh yes, one thing I should say is that I did quite a bit of because I have played this game quite a few times, so I do have save states. It has been a long time since a customer has visited my shop. Welcome to the shop of Trio de Pago. We specialize in gaming for demons. This is level 1 and is easy. The entrance fee is 5 GP. You seem to be very good at headbutts. I invite you to test your skill in my humble shop. Will you? Thank you. Are you familiar with the rules? Well, let's go over it once anyway. It's child's play. Destroy as many skulls as you can as they come out of the holes in the wall. You have time until all the torches fade out. If you can destroy 12 skulls within the time limit, I'll give you 5 GP for each remaining torch. Is that clear enough? Okay, get ready. Mostly because if I lose this one, I don't want to keep going through all the explanations and things. That's not bad. Not too bad. Wonderful. Great. That was a work of art. Here is your prize. Take it. It's also been a long while since I've done this, so I'm not surprised I'm rusty. But we do have a little bit of a war treasure going. Statues, so why not break windows? I hate to be the guy who's in charge of repairs around here. Hey, you! I haven't seen you around here before. Are you a stranger here? Yes. They say that the red demon known as Firebrand has risen. He nearly burnt the demon realm to ashes years ago. If Phalanx had not rescued us, we would all be dead thanks to that arrogant fool. Firebrand. Take care of yourself. Welcome to the Wise Man, a shop of spells. All the enemies around you will die. Will you buy this spell? Oh yeah, like I said, each of these spells have different uses. Like Shadow is supposed to be a rudimentary shield magic. Hold temporarily freezes weaker enemies. Imps will summon a little blue imp that will fight alongside you for as long as you have money to pay him for a while. And then Shock is basically jolts the screen for a bit and damages enemies. And Death is basically like a nuke spell. Pretty much destroys weaker enemies, but against bosses and things, it's kind of ineffective. At least last time I remember. But for now, it'll do. So in case I need something for for some trump card, I'll use that. And then, I like this that the statue's kind of that. Switch fire and crawls on the ground. You can do something of a rudimentary air dash, but I think for now we're going to have to keep wings. It's a very interesting water irrigation system they have here. All these water towers. watch with these guys. Actually, I'm kind of not surprised. He's all fire. And I realize this is going to hurt. I was right, it did hurt. Might be worth it. Ow. Uh-oh. Could do some soul energy soon. I forgot enemies respawn. Ow. Fortunately, dust aside, it can be some. Well, it's fairly forgiving, yes. In this case, you just start in the area that you were at before you died. And like I said, we don't have any options right now. We're pretty weak. At least for now. Let me see. Well, good luck anyone watching, but now I've been thinking about it, you know what? It's getting me thinking. Well, mostly because, I don't know, am I trying to make it big? Well, I think I'm just by accepting the fact that I'm never going to be a big-time streamer. I mean, because sometimes it feels like no matter what I stream or when I stream it, it feels like I'm invisible. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm doing it because I felt like it, I enjoy it, and then if I like it, then I suppose I should be enough. And then I'm not exactly doing anything that would fall under to lowest common denominator routes. So I suppose that's a good thing. Ah, you little ankle biter. And then anyway, going back to what I was saying in the beginning, I wasn't exactly planning to finish. I didn't count on finishing up Chronicles of the Wolf so soon. Oh, the lights are flickering. Oh, bats! Wait a minute. Oh yeah, actually I am worried about bats because they can be very annoying. Okay, that's neat. Okay, I think I know we might need to keep the lights on. Hey! You're the one turning off the lights! Ow. I may need to come back here. If I can figure out how to break through those walls. Yeah, bats come out when it's bright. No, when it's dark. So you have to be careful with them. So I think right now it would be in my best interest to keep the lights on if I can manage it. Not just for the bats, but also for the fact that I can see what's going on the stage. It's a pretty nice chandelier, though I honestly wonder how many humans have gone to the demon realm, and, well, if I had to take a guess, it's probably attributed to Somulo. Okay, there's a door there. Oh, it's a big blob thing, and eyes. I've been getting let me see, Vetri's flashbacks. Uh-oh. It sees me. All of them. You know, there's actually something I kind of wish they fixed when they put these tiles on, because certain bits you have so much going on that there's a bit of slowdown. Oh, time for a fight. Okay, this is gonna work. But I'll take it over nothing. So we need some clear eyes here. Actually, this poor guy, whatever it is, he probably pays a lot on them. For dry, red eyes. Clear eyes is awesome. Unfortunately, I think I went too far. Ben Stein might have something to say about that. Hey! Where'd you come from? Haha. That takes care of that. Oh wait, actually, no, there's still the big one. Ow. Not good. Not good at all. Jump, man, jump! Ow! Oh, sure, I get out and he gets hit by the geek. Okay, let's retry it again. Note to self, save state at the top. Mostly because I don't want to go through that again. Okay, there's some cases where it's not that familiar. Then again, I can't exactly. Well, actually, no, I should look around. Okay, where's the option shop on the map? Actually, I may think I want to revise in the stream. Like, if I don't get everything done within 2 hours, maybe I'm. Well. That was not a good one. I see you. I can see you. Mostly because I don't want to spend so much time going through climbing all the way waiting for this thing to catch up. saw one over here. Come on. Gotcha. Wasn't pretty, but a win's a win. You got the piece of the fire crest called Buster. With it, you can break through stone. Cool. I think I know where you can put this to use. Actually, be back in a second. I just need to do something pretty quick. Most of our money on that death spell. Which way do we have? We need
Lotus, we carry only the finest potions. Which one would you like? For now, I think an herb would be a good idea. This potion will restore some of your vitality. Will you buy this?
Let's head back to that cave, because I know there's some spots where we can use this cluster fire. It's more powerful than the point flame, and then that's a good Heronians. Spell vellum. Nice. For a scroll. And there's one more. That's towards the end of the cave. Cluster fire is definitely a good upgrade. The only disadvantage is you can't light torches with it. For now, I'm going to follow a standard flame for this. If I remember right, it was down here. Let's turn this on so we can see what's going on in here. Ooh, life extension. Fortunately, this area is pretty short. Oh, again. Get off me! Now, since the boss is dead, this is where the stage ends for us. So, we go back to the world map. Oh yeah, that's right, there's one more in the Colosseum. Well, two actually. No, one. Maybe this statue was that was built to honor the Green Dragon. I think it looks pretty cool. One thing I kind of like about it that they learned from the days of Ghouls and Ghosts is that sometimes the black sky isn't exactly working for ambience here. Look at these purples. Look at these blues. I mean, it's a land that's desolate, but also pretty neat to look at. Well, it is a desolate. Well, actually, yeah. Like I described it, it's basically a world of misery and wonder. It's kind of strange beauty to me. night off from streaming. Mostly because the way things are looking, I don't think I'll be able to stream proper because Halloween falling on a Friday means there's going to be a lot of trick-or-treaters out. Let's see, we have another potion, so let's head back to the shop. Oh, that's right. That was a no. Oh, that's right. That was the ball we got. We got a life extension. Okay, let's see what we got. We have 2 spell domes, 1 potion. That's herbs. And then over there on the right, we have a little bit of indication of how far we've come along. There's 6 slots. There's 6 crests. Exit the town. That's a big skeleton. For it. Oh no, these roots. I remember these roots from my Google in those days. They were annoying then, they are still as annoying now. And it's not helping that we have fire dropping from the canopy above. The big ones burst on compact. blacksmith. Come back later. Actually, I should come back later, but first we have business here. So you're the arsonist. System. I'll teach you to play with fire. You got the piece of the fire crest called Tornado. With it, you could jump higher than before. Come to think of it, I didn't use any of my potions, so I think we can head right back. I didn't use my potion at all. And now you guys see what they mean by jumping higher because the tornado fire isn't used for offense per se. You can use fire to create an additional platform, so you can jump high. So technically, yeah. Not exactly jump higher, but technically, yes. Actually, I don't think it'll work here now that I think about it, because even with that, we can't go low enough so quick experiment time. No, we can't. Not yet. I did spy a cave down there. Very interesting. This makes me wonder what kind of demons there were back in the primordial days that would leave such huge skeletons. This goes back to what I said before, where I described the demon realm as pretty much a realm of misery, but also of wonder. Whoa! And for right now, let's say one thing. Instead, Firebrand can't swim, so water hurts. Case in point. Didn't mean to demonstrate like that, but... I'll tell him. Going down. I hope that one doesn't respond. And of course it does. The water's not going down? Actually, I wonder. Should be able to do it with this. Doesn't look like it's at all. I mean, standing in the water isn't too bad. I need to come back here later. What the? A ball? Oh. It's a double header. Well, I think it's a good idea to take the little ball thing first. Time for a potion. Ow. Oh, you're kidding. This guy. Well, this game isn't exactly easy either. Which goes back to us again, smart boss. to for finding that thing. Let's see. Let's head back to the shop. Oh yeah, that's actually something else I didn't talk about. That gargoyle over by the fountain. Go talk to this on how you show it. Because we talked to him standard. Let's see what we do when we see there's a crest around here.
The general is wearing a uniform something like yours. I saw him run and break one of those fountains into pieces once.
In other words, he's kind of giving you a little bit of a clue what you can do with the crest power.
Welcome back to the Black Lotus. Which one would you like?
Let's see. Well, we're at a point where herb is pretty much, it's pretty much outdated right now. So
This potion grants you an extra life when you buy this.
no, that's what basically the elixir is. If you die, this thing resurrects you on the spot.
This potion restores all your vitality. Will you buy this? Another satisfied customer.
I keep defaulting back to the Resident Evil 4 merchant. Let's see, for now we've done everything we can in the forest for now. Let's see, what other places have shown up? Oh yeah, there's a set of towers around here. Oh yeah, there you go. 3 towers, huh? Ooh, this looks nice. What do you have over here? Ooh, don't mind if I do. Oh, I guess you can have your coin and spend it too. Okay, that was on. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, you guys again. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can break through your armor. Oh, whoa! Ouch. Oh, it's one of you guys again, huh? Alright, wake up. Souls and Doom. Not nearly as smart though. Oh. We got a talisman. A crown. Take advantage of the wind and fly up. Every 5 seconds. Now, actually, I think there was a better way to do this. I need to fly higher. Much options. Oh, it's you again. Nice to see you again, Firebrand. There shall be no mercy for you this time. Well, come at me. So what was the change? You get a haircut or something? Spit stuff all day or what?
Can it be? My whirlwind move has been defeated? What are you? Goodbye for now, Firebrand.
You have found the Crest of Air. With it, you can morph into aerial gargoyle and soar higher into the air. Cool. Oh, I know we're going to use this, but first we better get more potions going. Ooh, this I like. Little thing about this one? Yeah, you can fly higher. Unfortunately, no headlights. Speaking of which, I think there was one place we didn't look at here. Well, wait, let's equip this for. No. We have to have a talisman equipped at all times. Now this old man basically tells us of the talismans that we have here.
This is the talisman called Crown. It will allow you to collect money more easily.
I guess, well, it would be nice if I had a crown talisman like that. But and the good thing about this, having this talisman, it turns this spot into a money farm. So it basically increases your odds of getting money. Sometimes you might get 1 or 2 little bits, sometimes you might get a 5 piece, sometimes you might get the big skull 25 piece. Actually, I think the big skull is 20 GP. It's very useful if you're trying to stock up on potions and spells. Let's see, how many potions do we have?
You're back. Well, what will be this time? Did you say hey? Well, hey, big spender. Don't let me stop you.
Let's see. Definitely know what my next course of action is going to be. Actually, I have 2 in mind, but one I'm going to have to do. Yeah, there's one I will have to do.
Oh, wow. Small jackpot right here.
Okay, here's one thing. It's 6 to 8 right now. I don't think we're going to do everything in a single session. So I'm thinking, if it has to come to that, I'll probably set up a stream for Sunday to do more of this. But we still got a good while. First, let's head to the forest. Actually, wait a minute. This wasn't here before. Decisions. We have what looks like some kind of castle over there. We have another spot. Area 4. Oh wait, that's the towers. Decisions. Actually, we would have to go back here. Well, we have to go back here anyway. And we can have a little bit of fun with the air crest. Because one thing I like about this, you can chop through these vines. So now we can get that 3rd bottle. And I think there's something here. Well, not in this area, but we do need the air force. Well, actually, we can get it with the tornado one, but it's a bit more work. Something was hidden in the trees. Something was hidden in the canopy here. I don't believe I collected it last time I was here, but I do remember it. I do remember it being hidden underneath the foliage here. Did I fly too high? Oh, there you are. I laugh at you, Roots, though. I can fly higher than you can grow. I laugh at you again. You Roots can't get me. So, weeds. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about the armored zombies. What happened to the... This is part of the larger cave we came into last time. What's this? Oh, it's another talisman. Arsonist is gone. Oh, that's it for the stage. Back to the map. Back to the main map. Or world map, I should say. Let's see. Alright, let's head back to the towers. Fly against the wind, so big gales like this, they mean nothing to you now. But again, like I said, it really can't do much against the armored zombies. praying mantis? Oh, you're dead already. You got the piece of the fire crest called Claw. With it, you can climb up walls. Let's see. Looks like the castle's gone. Whoever it was. Looks like a castle to me. Well, I'll elaborate on what that was later. Let's see what the old man has to say about this. This is the talisman called Skull. It allows you to capture soul energy more easily. You know what? I think I will go more with the Deckard Cain for this guy, even though he has very few lines. Oh yeah, let's see what our friend at the fountain has to say about this. And then with this, we don't have to worry about what you would call it breaking through the walls.
Hey, you look a good flyer. You should be able to fly strong winds with wings like those.
Of course, we can't headbutt, so... Actually, you know what? There's something else we can check out in this town.
Oh, you're looking to be a repeat customer, huh?
Which one would you like?
Ginseng again, huh? All right.
I guess we found the graveyard. Hands off, Grubba.
Hey, let go.
And hands. What are you all upset? Apparently don't like it when I break their piles of skulls. Uh-oh. Okay, I see what's going on with those antlers. Hello. People do weird things in these sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi? Okay, I'm definitely saving here because if I remember right, this guy's a nasty piece of work.
Come here, you.
And apparently the air crest is useless on me. Well, useless in terms of offense, but... One good thing I will say about the Earth Crest in this regard is that its ground call is actually pretty strong for enemies like this. Case in point. Unfortunately, not many enemies are committed to the ground. Let's see, where should we go now? Oh, what's this? This looks interesting. Definitely gotta give credit to whoever did the graphics on these things. I definitely like these gargoyle statues here. Fishman. Oh, they're pooping on us. They're putting guts on us. Oh yes, the skull talisman should let us gather so much more easily. It's kind of useless if we can. Case in point. A minor setback. Oh, you can break these. Oh, what a shame. Having these spikes like this sends to the best days. I think I've seen spikes like these mostly like either DuckTales 2 or Little Meat the Dream Master. Lots of them. Last I checked, Little Nemo is pretty much technically public domain, but the problem is I think TMS has a bit of a hold on if it was based on a movie. I wouldn't mind seeing the game ported to whatchamacallit, the online service. I really wouldn't. Yeah, but I suppose only time will tell. Nice.
this carrion feeder. Open up your peepers. Can't keep shuffling back and forth forever. We're gonna have to do something. Come on. That's one thing annoying about this guy. Apparently the Empress is useless long as it's like open up. You have found the Crest of Water. With it, you can morph into tidal gargoyle and swim beneath the oceans. Actually, before we do that, let's head back to the forest, because I know there's a few spots. Let's see. I think there's a few spots where we... Yeah, I think there's a few spots in here we can check out. First, we need to find a lake. Yeah, that's right. We can go back to the village to check out some too. I know there's some goodies that we need on Crest. Okay. Don't mind me, just passing through. see, outside the water, it's nothing, and here, it's like it's powerful. Yeah, this is the spot where we fought the weird true enemy thing, the big ball-throwing skeleton creature. I can't remember its name at the moment. It's not too bad. Once you guys just swim through it. And since we got the creature here, well, it's back to the overworld. Let me see. Oh yes, the town. Definitely remember something here. We have 3 potions, 3 bombs. Let's see what he has to say when we have the time. Whoa, you can swim? There are those who say there are treasures under the sea. Maybe you can find them. Since we explored everything in the graveyard, we could just about fly over everything. The only convenience is what you call as the armored zombies. Not much. Temple, there's 2 things we need to do. First one, it's above the water. We need to head back to where we fought that weird corpse-eating thing. Bone eaters, I suppose, those things.
it. We can just bust these statues and get right to the point. Let's see. Actually, I think there's one more. Yeah, there is another spot we can. We have to go back. Where? And I realize I just left that temple. There's too much going on at once. I should put things down. Since we already explored above the water, let's go below them. Okay, had a bit of an echo. This I really like. Okay, now if you're inside, you can come in here if the water's above. Ow. Really? There's nothing from above? Worth it. Makes me curious about what this place was like before, well, a good while before the crests fell, or like what happened when this temple wasn't sunk. Ow, too wide. Depending on how things go, maybe I might be able to finish it tonight. Well, the basic stuff. We'll see what happens. Blue blistering barnacles, or should I say purple. No, I did not want to use that. I accidentally used one of my ginsegs.
Okay, giant demon mollusk. The thing I like about a water crest in this situation, you just swim against the current. So whether this guy tried to suck you in and blow you away, you're covered more or less, except for these red things. Okay, he's had enough. Let's head back to town. Come to think of it, I don't think we explored that. Actually, I think we did. Let me see. There's 3 talismans missing. I know where one is, but the other 2 I can't remember. Okay, so this one we found in the towers. This one we found. I feel like there's one missing. No, I think we found this in the water in the water caverns. It feels like one's missing. Well, I have an idea. I have an idea where one may be, but I don't remember where the other one is. Temple. Well, the sunken temple, we were just there. I don't think there's one here. We got the crown talisman here. Skull was this one. I have an idea where one may be. I'm pretty sure I know where that one is. Well, 2 of them, but I think
there's one I need to look at. I am missing one. Okay, I am missing one. Can we head back to town? And it was right. I missed it. That's what happened. First, we need to head back to. We need to head back to well, I don't know about lake so much as reservoir. I have to wonder, how did you guys make this work? Those are some pretty tall towers for water. It should be just before the point where we go to the cave and which was created. There you are. Let's see. There's two more life extensions. I know where. Oh yeah, I think I remember where the last ones are. Now there is something I need to look for. And I think if I remember right, it was somewhere around the mountains. Although if I remember right, it's a bit painful to get, but also very necessary. It has been a long time since a customer has visited my shop. Welcome to the shop of Trio de Pago. We specialize in gaming for demons. This is level 3 and is somewhat hard. The entrance fee here is 20 GP. You seem to be very good at headbutts. I invite you to test my skill. I humble shop. Will you? Thank you. Are you familiar with the rules? Yes. Oh yes I am, but I am gonna have to do this. I hope I'm not too rusty. If not, we're probably gonna have to do this a few times. Okay, get ready. Start. This level may be too difficult for you. You should probably practice at the lower level. No.
first one to ever clear this level. So take this. It's a special present for a true gambler like yourself. Thank you. Okay, next up, my ones. Okay, that's a bit awkward. I really wonder how many humans have came into the demon realm. I really do. Well, they did say that the world was divided a good while ago. Let's see. Ooh, hello. Okay, that's all 5 bottles. Yeah, stop dropping your guts on me. Oh, what's this? Actually, I'm probably gonna need the what they call this one. Oh yeah, there's one door we need to go before the other, I believe. Let's see, was this one, I think. First we need this one. This will take a while. If you need practice with the skull bashing game, this would be a good place to do it. I think there's something here too. I think there's one in here.
died already. Oh yes, just one more. Or is that was in the pot? I do remember where the last one is. It's one of the last items we get, I believe. Yep. Now we gotta go through the other door. There's something here we need to keep an eye out for. How long have you been here, I wonder? I should demonstrate what the cloth houseman does when we get to the wall. Let's see, let me save it here in case something happens, because you never know. Oh, you again, huh? Okay, that's weird. I guess you can someone stand on his body. Someone on his body, although it's someone unhealthy. Oh, now you throw your arms, huh? Oh great, you got more hits. Oh yeah, we need to climb higher. Oh yeah, let me demonstrate what the claw talisman does. Fairly usable as a weapon, but it lets you turn spiky walls into a climbable area. final meeting. You shall go no further. I will destroy you or die trying. Well, you're welcome to try, pal. Your little roll means nothing to me. Looks like I can just stay better than you ever could. Ooh, that's a new trick. Whoa. Ow, that actually hurt. I don't want to imagine what that means. Tank here. You've had it, armor. You do possess incredible power, Firebrand. My power is now yours. Let me seal it within this crest. You have found the Crest of Time. With it, you can morph into legendary gargoyle, and your skin shall become like iron and decrease the damage done to you by half. Cool. Let me see. I think there's one more thing I need. Well, actually, there's two things. I thought so. I think maybe we'll do one more thing before we can wrap it up for the night. Yeah. Because if I remember, the last part takes a little bit of time. Let's check it out. Ooh, this I like. I think I do remember something. I remember in my high school years, I ended up doing a sport, but I spent a little bit of time after school at the, I think it was my old elementary school. I think it was right there at a computer lab over there. Sometimes I'd help out a little bit over there, sometimes a little bit of fun. The teacher over there would organize a few games of Warcraft with some of the older students that came to help out. I think I remember around that time a friend and I, sometimes we show our drawings to the kids there. I think I remember doing one or two things based on the Crest. One or two things anyway. Around here somewhere. Better make sure I don't fly too far. There we are. The last felon. Yes.
see. If I remember, there are 2 more, well, 3 more items to find, and I know exactly where to go for them. You wanna play? You don't like it too much, do you? You're fast, bud. The sounds will make when it gets hit. The ice has been helping much. But they're not wrong with this thing trying to your skin becomes like iron. You got the piece of the fire crest called Demon Fire. This is the most powerful fire in the realm. Oh, you know what? Since we're here, we might as well talk with a few folks here. Let's see. We already talked about the crown and the skull talisman. Let's see what we have to say about the others. This is the talisman called Hand. It will enable you to use your magic more quickly. By that he means the fire power of which crest you're using, or piece thereof. Like, you shoot 1 flame, it'll let you shoot 2 in a single volley, up to 2 in a round. So you could say it has minor rapid fire capabilities. Well, somewhat limited, but it can be useful depending on what power or flame you're using. This is the talisman called Armor. It helps you to withstand the shock of attacks. Basically, it decreases damage. So this, combined with the Crest of Time, give you some really durable defense. But of course, there's some things you'll still get hurt against. Or you'll still end up taking damage from. But every little bit helps. I kind of think it may not be able to finish it up tomorrow. I think about it, because here's the thing. Tomorrow I plan to stream Haunted Castle Revisited. The game isn't very long. So depending on how that goes, maybe afterwards I could break it up in half, I think. Actually, I think I could, yes. Break it up in half. Well, depending on how long it takes me to do Haunted Castle Revisited. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Oh, let's see what he says when he sees this. No! You're dead! You can't be! That red demon! Please, don't kill me! How did he not recognize it? Well, I don't know how he saw us before, but... So we're scaring people now with this thing. Oh, you're back, huh? Oh, what happened to you? Can't buy a lot with that as far as spells go, but if I remember, we just need the vellums for it to count. Well,
anyway, let me go back to explain something that I mentioned earlier. Now, a good while ago, we saw something over here. Yes, we're seeing this castle again. Now, up to a certain point, you might be able to come here earlier. But what this is the last stage of the game. But right now, we pretty much use up the time. So here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is, tomorrow, depending on how things go with Haunted Castle Revisited, I mean, because I'm pretty much thinking about 2 hours, and I kind of doubt it'll take 2 hours to do that. Afterwards, I think I can finish up with this one, so tomorrow night, maybe we'll be able to do the finale of this game, and then maybe, depending on things go, maybe try the aftermath. So, that's going to be it for tonight's first part of Demon's Crest, so depending on how things go tomorrow night, we might be able to do the conclusion tomorrow. So for those who came to watch, thank you all for watching. I hope you'll join me tomorrow night when we see a little more Castlevania-style madness with a rather unusual arcade game in the mid-'80s. Well, more of a spin-off than anything. Actually, no, not exactly a spin-off, more of an offshoot. A very unusual one. Well, Firebrand, the original arcade game was hard. It was a quarter muncher, but the revisited one, it was, well, more than just a fresh coat of paint. Well, you'll see what I mean. So that's gonna be the plan. Tomorrow we start off with Haunted Castle Revisited, which I suppose is true since it's technically part of the Castlevania Dominus collection. And then, depending on how much time is left from that, we'll see what we can finish with Demon's Crest. So, till tomorrow night, which would be 6:15 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you'll join me tomorrow night, and hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye for now.